Hi, I'm Tony Van Veen, CEO of Discmakers. Welcome to part 2 of my quick video series about NFTs. In my last video, called NFTs Are Bullshit, I discussed why NFTs are totally useless for today's emerging artists. Today, I'm going to discuss why I'm genuinely excited about the potential that NFTs have for indie artists in the future, and I'll discuss what has to happen for NFTs to become a valuable tool for driving meaningful independent artist revenue. So here's why I'm excited. NFTs are a legit digital asset that gives fans a reason to support you. Really, an excuse to support you financially. Let me rephrase that. They give your fans a reward for supporting you, even if there's no practical use for an NFT. And I'm only half kidding here. If anyone should know a thing or two about selling products to fans that they don't need, it should be us. Me, the disc maker, and you, the indie artist. After all, Discmakers makes and sells millions of CDs for artists like you, and then you sell them to your fans. Even though nowadays, no one needs a CD to listen to music anymore. But your fans buy them to support you. The reason I love the promise of NFTs is that they can become the digital token, get it, token, that gives your fans the excuse to support you financially. What I also love about NFTs is that if they are resold, if one fan sells them to another, there is a mechanism that you can get a cut of that transaction and of any subsequent transactions. So if your music were to blow up and your NFTs became more valuable over time, you can be a beneficiary of any secondary market transactions that happen. And finally, the fact that NFTs are digital and that artists have lots of digital content ready-made, music, videos, graphics, means that ultimately it won't be that hard for independent artists to create compelling content as NFTs. But first, the NFT has to grow up. What has to happen for NFTs to become valuable for emerging artists? A number of things. Number one, NFTs have to become mainstream. It'll take a few years, but when young people start broadly buying NFTs, and some older people as well, the marketplace will be ready for your NFT. Number two, NFTs have to stop being speculative, where there's a limited number minted and the hope is that they appreciate in value. Instead, they need to become more transactional. You should be able to create, say, 1,000 NFTs, set a reasonable price for them, like $20 or $50 or any amount a fan would want to spend to support you as the artist, and then just let your fans buy it, which leads me to my next point. NFTs have to become easy to buy for the average Joe and the average Jane. They shouldn't have to worry about which cryptocurrency they need to get first. It should be Visa, MasterCard, or American Express. And let the fan buy it in an easy, straightforward online transaction. And then forget some of the crypto babble terminology like minting and gas fees. Let's just speak in plain language. Speaking of gas fees, if you're selling an NFT for $20, you can't afford to make your fan also spend a $200 gas fee. There are already some platforms today that use cryptocurrencies other than Ethereum that charge low or even no gas fees. This has to become a standard for indie artists if we want to sell NFTs to fans. And reason number 6 is beyond making it easy to buy an NFT, NFTs should be easy to store securely and to show off. After all, if you're a part of an artist's NFT tribe, you'll want to brag about it, right? So integrating your NFT ownership with an ability to show off your NFTs on your social media channels and elsewhere is an important part of the equation. So what might the future look like? Well, for example, in addition to selling downloads and CDs and t-shirts on your Bandcamp page, you'll also be able to sell your NFTs for any price that you set. Or maybe one day you could come to Discmakers and create a bundle. Say you buy 100 CDs, each with an NFT. And the CD will have a digitally printed cover that includes a unique code to let the buyer, each buyer, access their NFT online, which lets you sell your CDs at concerts, not just for the $10 you're selling them today, but for 20 or 50 or maybe even more. In truth, the uses for NFTs are likely to only be limited by your imagination. And that's the beauty and promise of the NFT. They reduce your reliance on the minuscule streaming royalties and provide you with a legitimate alternate revenue stream to fund your music career. But first, we have to get over the current NFT bullshit. How long will that take? Impossible to tell, but with the rapid pace of change in music technology, I'd say probably somewhere between 18 months and 3 years. Stay tuned. I'll be sure to let you know when it's NFT time. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this valuable, and I look forward to seeing you next time.